And welcome back, everybody, to continuing coverage on Tropical Storm Elsa. So, it's almost 8 o'clock, and we are moments away from getting another advisory from the National Hurricane Center. We do know that the wind is actually currently at 70, though, so it is likely that it could become a hurricane once again. So we're going to find out in just a little while, though. But first, we want to go back to the Northeast, where we're actually getting some severe weather today over there. So let's take a look and see what we have so far. Okay, so let's take a look at the radar we have so far. So we still have to deal with this thunderstorm we had here. Earlier today, we had thunderstorms over here, when we had a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings issued, though. We still got one in effect right now, though. But the severe thunderstorm watch still remains in effect, though. It is going to remain in effect till 10 o'clock. So let's show you the future radar real quick, before we do that. Okay, so here it goes into the 8 o'clock hour. We're seeing that storm up there is still continuing, though, but we're seeing additional rain coming in, though, as the 10 o'clock hour rolls on, though. But as we get through to midnight hours, all the rain will be gone by then, after that rain over there, and that place should be pretty much empty. Should be pretty quiet for the night, so hopefully you all have a good night on that time. And this just in, ladies and gentlemen, we just got a new advisory from the National Hurricane Center, and we just got word that Tropical Storm Elsa has now become a hurricane once again. Yes, so we did get word just now, though. We thought it was going to remain tropical storm when it made landfall, but apparently it looks like with all this intensification that's been doing, though, now it has become a hurricane once again. So it is a Category 1 hurricane as of now, though. So let's take a look on the screen and we'll show you. Alright, so here's a look at the current alerts we have of Hurricane Elsa now. So we still got the hurricane warning in effect, though, and yes, they were right that it was going to become a hurricane once again, so that's why that hurricane warning was issued. We still got tropical storm warnings in effect continuing, and we do have some additional tropical storm watches as it's extending all the way up to South Carolina, since it's going to start to head up moving north as the week progresses. And as you can see here on the radar version of this, though, there's Hurricane Elsa right here. And we do have this tornado watch shaded in red here for Tampa, Naples, and Miami, as they could form tornadoes likely. So we do need to keep an eye out for it. It's going to go until 11 o'clock tonight. But it could be extended depending on how the conditions are, though. So we do need to keep an eye out for it. Alright, so here is the path of Hurricane Elsa. So yes, there you go. See, it's going to remain a hurricane at least till tomorrow morning, though. But it will be back down to a tropical storm by tomorrow afternoon. And then as we start, it's probably going to start going faster, definitely. As by the time we get to Thursday afternoon, it'll be all the way up here in North Carolina. We're traveling back down to a tropical depression, but then it'll re-strengthen to a tropical storm again once it heads up to the northeast with 45 miles per hour. And then by Saturday, it'll head all the way up there, and it should be gone at that point. Wow, I cannot believe it. A hurricane again. And not only that this will be the first hurricane that was formed this year, though, for the Atlantic hurricane season 2021, but this is also going to be the first hurricane to make landfall in the U.S. Don't you think, Deema? And indeed, you're right, Molly. I mean, even though it's a Category 1, though, it's still going to get, like, some activity there, though. Even though it's not a major hurricane, though. To be a major hurricane, it has to be a Category 3. That's right, though. We haven't had those yet, though. But you never know, though. As the rest of the hurricane season goes on, we could get some like this. Yep, so as you can see now it has become a Category 1 hurricane. It was a hurricane last week where it was in the middle of the ocean, though. But it went back down to a tropical storm once it headed to Cuba, though. And once it got into Florida, it became a hurricane once again. Yeah, so there you go. Hurricanes, or tropical storms, I mean, they can strengthen into hurricanes again. Yep, with rapid intensification and, all those conditions, that could happen. And before we go, I want to talk real quick about Gil's summer school since we've only got 2 episodes left. Episode 6 will be coming this Friday, and episode 7 will come out next Friday, though. But we're going to tell you about episode 6 in this vlog today. So, in episode 6, because of what happened last episode, with someone deciding to pull the fire alarm while, they were taking a test, though, and the firefighter came in. So the firefighter is actually going to come back, this episode, though, and they're going to teach the class about fire safety. So, because, basically what you just saw last episode, firefighter didn't like what they were doing, though, so they're going to teach them about it. Yep, so don't miss it, everybody. It's going to come this Friday at 6. That's when the premiere will be. We'll have the premiere page set up tomorrow for that, though, so this will be exciting. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to wrap up vlog number 6 of our coverage of Hurricane Elsa. Me and Zooli will continue tomorrow on tracking it though. But for now, we are going to be tracking the the hurricane off camera for now as we go through the overnight hours. So until then, have a good night everyone, stay safe, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.